Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry for that technical issue we had. Please let me know if you can get me, if you're joining us back from that little unnecessary break. Just let me know if you can join me, you can get me. Let me know if my sound is good, and also go ahead and click on the share button. Please share, share, share. As long as we continue to use third-party programs like Facebook and the rest, they will always try to menace us. You understand? They will always try for one menace with one or two ways. You discuss whenever I put my programs there. By the way, if you've not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, Mr. Nanchop, please do. Just go to YouTube, search for Mr. Nanchop. I think I should. The link is already on my Facebook. Make sure you try to. Somebody said volume is low. Okay. I want to know if the sound is good now. Bisong says sound is low. Please, Mr. Bisong, let me know from you because Ojong says the sound is good. Um, Now let me know if the sound is okay now. Please let me know. I want to get from you, Bisong, if the sound is good. Bisong, let me know if the sound is good. Good now. Thank you. Wonderful. So please, if you can't get me well, I think you have to increase the volume of your computer or the volume of your phone. Um, Mukong, let me know if the sound is good at your end. Okay, you know what I'll do? Let me increase the bass. So please click on the share button as we go. Just click on the share button, invite someone to join us. I'm sorry for that technical issue we had, but I can assure you that we are going to continue whether the enemy likes it or not, whether Facebook likes it or not. As I was saying, please, if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do, because you always get all my shows on my YouTube channel. If you've not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do. I know that there are many other YouTube channels out there that are broadcasting my videos, but what I've discovered is most of them, they don't broadcast all my videos. They select videos, not videos where I'm grinding some of their masters. They will not put them out there. They will not. I think wonderful. This is okay now. So I want to know if the sound is good. Now the point is, please do me a favor and do yourself a favor. I discovered there are many Amazonians who complain that Mr. Nanchop, we've not heard from you. We did not see your video. What happened? And of course, I was live and they never noticed. Maybe because Facebook is manipulating their handies, their Facebook accounts, and they don't receive the signals when I'm live. You see, that's why I always emphasize that you should share when you join because so many people watch my program, but they've not subscribed to my page, to my Facebook page. So when I'm live, they don't get the notifications. Some others, they have subscribed, but for some reason, Facebook has limited them. They can't get the notification when I'm live. Some others have been blocked because of negative comments by my admins. Now, have you noticed sometimes you might see me live? These are my hands, they're open. I'm not typing anything. But you will see that Mr. Nanchop has commented on a post or on a comment. I'm not the one doing it directly. I have admins. They do the blocking and they do the editing, of those negative comments. So please avoid insulting one another. If somebody is trying to write nonsense, the admins will pick him or her out. They will make sure they take care of that individual. So just try to avoid those kind of people. See, because sometimes we might be on a show like this. We are talking, we are having intensive and constructive, educative discussions. Someone will just come up with an odd topic just to create distraction. Those are the internal enablers. They don't want you to focus. They don't want you to get the message. They don't want you to focus on what Mr. Nanchop is saying that might be beneficial, that might be of importance to you and the revolution. So they'll just come up with a topic, my trip to Buhia. Those are those distractors. Don't forget we have them even among us. And most of them will come up with their fake accounts. It's always Eric Tato, Tapang Ivo, Mark Barata. They're the ones behind those fake accounts. They will just start bringing an odd topic that does not even relate to what we are discussing. Don't follow them. The admins will take care of them. We've blocked already more than 1,000 people on this page, and they keep creating their negative accounts. That's why I'm so happy, because I have wonderful admins that don't, they are no nonsense admins. You know, anybody who is connected to this platform is a no nonsense person. But you have a responsibility to carry, to do. Please let it be your habit. Once you join my show, click on the share button. Share it on your WhatsApp groups. Share it on Facebook. Share it all over. As I said, there are a lot of people that need to get this message. They don't get it. Don't forget that this page is just a few months old. I created this page, I think, at the November 2019 or December 2019. So this page is just a few months old, you know, and you have others who've had pages here for years, you know, and they have a lot of subscribers. And La Republic will not attack them because they know they are party men, you know, they work for them. But when Mr. Nanchop come up live, we need more people to subscribe. But these people need to be aware that there is a page like this one, Mr. Nanchop. Can you imagine a mom? One mother wrote me the other day and said, "My pikin, I no be no say person like you there for the revolution. Since I can't see your video them, I watch now only your video them. Then my me don't go for my page. He don't start go find my old video then since February, March. He said he watch my old video them. You see, and there are a lot of people that need to be aware of this page. So what I can do is I can make the presentations, bring the guests, bring the educative programs, but it's our general collective responsibility to promote the page. So one of the ways you can do it, go and like the page. Some of you are watching me on this page, you've never gone and liked the page. You've never dropped a positive comment or recommendation. You see, if the enablers, now I discovered that some of the enablers, they've gone, they know how those things. They are going there to write negative comments about my page. Whereas the wonderful ones that are enjoying the page are not doing anything. So you see, when the good ones are silent, the negative ones go ahead there and blemish the whole thing. So now you see these technical issues we are having with Facebook. When we come up live, they are trying to like punch the negative sign. Some of you need to punch some of the love signs. Come on. I mean, punch if you love Mr. Nanchop. By the way, how can you not love Mr. Nanchop? Take a look at me. By the way, how can you not love Mr. Nanchop? Well, let's put that aside. Fellow Amazonians, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to today's edition of Amber Voice. As I talk, Mami and Papa them, first way the join, make it click on the share button because I go bring up my brother with them call and say come with you and make with Chakara una tori this evening. But before I bring up come with you and make with Chakara una tori, Papa and Mami them, I want to hear some speech where that octogenarian dictator, where they call and say Mr. Bia. Yes, that man where the worker, he chose at the fall. Yes, you see, die, oh, die. When die vex, say need to take you, you must suffer. If even death decide to punish you, Paul Bia don't beg death today, don't beg this. And if I don't want to go into that topic because it there right now, so a lot of controversies there, boy. We hear say it beg. In fact, I'm not go into that. We'll talk about another day. But wait, I want to understand as well. Something the way I want to understand for this video, I want to put them for screen, Papa and Mami there. And as I put the video for the screen, we'll start the show. We'll not go wait again for any man will come late. But you click on the share button. More when I watch this video.
History has not forgotten that Buea was the headquarters of West Cameroon. History has not forgotten that Buea was the capital of southern Cameroon. And history has not forgotten that Buea was once the capital of German Cameroon. That is why I say that Buea is a historic town. I am proud, very proud to be in Buea, proud to walk on the same soil like our heroes.
When I hear that Mumungombe, well, thank God say even dictator Bia never forget say Buea be the capital of Southern Cameroons. You know, one thing I like the Amber Voice platform, say, we know the form story. We not get the need. We not even get that time for go form story. We the thing that you mop. You know, Bible talks here, by your words you shall be justified, and by your words you shall be condemned. We the thing that person in your own talk, we talk. When I want can disprove people for my show, I know they go form some story. Less a person go because they say, Sakoba house, he no go ever show you house. No. When I want to show you say person are evil, I dey take your own words, I justify you or I condemn you. See Mr. Bia, dictator Bia. Yes. My way the worker in Nika the four. It is a history never forget say Boyana the capital of West Cameroon. Yes. You know, why history for West Cameroon be so distorted, thwarted, twisted, manipulated? Would they learn the Third World War? Would they learn the history of the Germans, the history of France, history of England, but history of the former British Southern Cameroons? How many of them learn for school? You see. But I want to talk today about the strategic moment for the revolution. More get strategic discussion today. So this show will be in this kind of way. You go call in, we go bring in. If you get a question, I get come you and for here. We two will be ready today for answer on a question. Then Papa and Mommy them. If you get a question, you get something where you want more will answer them for you, more clear them up for you. You go call in. You see, and most especially, I want more focus on the situation right now for Ground Zero. More focus for the institutions of the revolution. More focus on the structure and on this journey of the revolution. More focus on the road for this revolution. So, without wasting your time, ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring um, one of my brothers them from Los Angeles, California, will not be any other person than Comrade UN. Good evening, Comrade UN. Welcome, sir. Welcome to Amber Voice.
Evening, Mr. Nanchop. Evening for all Ambazonia people with the day worldwide, even the one that will be in a morning time for them. The extend greetings for them too. And I want to tell all Ambazonia people them say, um, like Dr. Titabi talk, we be very fortunate. Say we come again can catch with catch up with history. Yeah, with past. So if you don't pass, they say when something don't pass, they come back. But we on it pass again, we still run cash them because by the grace of God, all the thing and they be. And understand say a lot of difficulties that happen like for ground zero and everywhere. All we will get for understand say when something will be good, it won't come, it will always come with all these kind of things them. Which will matter now the end of the road, the journey, the last fight, the outcome. So we go the praise me everybody it remain strong until we get what we fight for because we deserve them and now we own natural rights. Maybe now some person be talk say me they go born with for on area where we did now God it choose them for we. So all Ambazonia people them they get for be united and strong and send out La Republic for outside. You don't hear like for Biaro can talk for the ECSF. He use the word Southern Cameroons for the and maybe now something where some people in the talk. And I would be happy say most of the times them we will begin to use the kind words that way for Bia to a talk so begin to play so that with people them they understand. People where they know we don't know say boya it been a historic place, Southern Cameroon, it been a country by itself. Me, they begin to listen for what to wear, Paul and the rest, then they could talk so. Thank you, plenty.
Yes, Comrade UN, when we look at the state of the revolution right now, plenty people that feel agree and if you always talk say Ambazonians them will not be go for any school for fight revolution. And if we look the way we don't suffer for this past 60 years, so that we can't reach today, we will see say sometime for life, the experience where you dey get them, two you don't go through. You know, two ways they were only looking for life say person feel learn. Person feel learn the hard way through experience, And that kind of person way at the end of the day, he will kind of talk say, oh, if I be know, that will be this small picking. If I be know the thing I know now, that will this small. I know for make the mistakes the way I don't make them. You see. On the other hand, person the way they learn through advice and through a third party like advice. Now whether you go see some person go talk say, I don't make some mistake there for my life because I be get a good mentor. Or I be get a good papa, I be get a good mommy. So they be they advise me and I know if you make that kind of mistakes. But now, if you look at this national level, where it be related to the Amazonian revolution, you go see say we not be go no school for know how to fight our enemy. This revolution, it burst, this quest for freedom, it burst because it don't flop for our heart. And we see a lot of things that they happen. We are going to address them today. We will look at the different levels of the things. We will talk about the institutions that will get them. We will talk about the things that they happen, the strengths of this institution, the advantages of these institutions. We will talk about the weaknesses and which will fit better them up. We will look at the revolution, the things where they happen, which way if it be our strength. I would like someone will look in that direction. But also, in the lane of this discussion, fellow Amazonians, every individual you get right for call at any time of this show for talk say, come with UN and Mr. Nanchop, we I want bring this thing, I want bring this suggestion. Listen, this is Amber Voice. And everybody, every Amazonian, everyone get the right for contribute. Come with UN. I want
Yes, sir.
make this thing, it could just be a normal discussion. As Amazonians, they could call in for participate, we would make this thing like a family house discussion. Now, when you hear Mr. Bia talk, which we just talk, we will start for day. You as a Southern Cameroonian, which you think and which you come for your mind? For relate them for the state of the revolution right now.
Well, I understand say which way Bia talk, he talk the truth. And because say even if you try for thief or you try for do something, they always talk say 99 days for the thief and 1 day for 99 days for the thief, 1 day for the honor. Okay, Bia them, they don't try for hide history, do everything them. Maybe for some other reasons, if you want to bring out this issue, be no, say at least now confession where he confess. I hear you talk for this, say this will not be go for school plenty as far as the revolution they be concerned. But I want to talk say, forget a sense of belonging. A sense of belonging, you don't need any school, you don't need any education. We don't get empires of Western Sudan, empires of different places them for day where they belong flourish inside Africa, and all the things them they be get their own civilization, their own ways them. You will see even a mole except in the Komogo they do hunting. Anything where they go hunt, say when time not correct, they can't go for it on door. They follow now the white man educational system for go for day. So it be left up to all Ambazonia people for understand, say home is home. Say no matter how many years you make them for some different person in your own place, your own territory, you still be a stranger inside. Because there's never going to be a day where a stone would turn into crocodile because it be touched by water every now and then. So Amazonian people, God don't help, even La Republic people and the Bia themselves, they did talk. They did talk about with history. They did explain, say this is how it is. Okay. Even talk say Boya was the capital of the German Cameroon. That means say you get for no now say if by logic you want to use some now so Yaoundé get for instead being under we. Yes. Because now for the Germans then they can't set it first. They can't start other kind of thing before they do some that kind of expansion of where they do. But now it don't be now say we want to be a people of God. They always talk like how they say good, head for good, nothing lost inside pot. Whether now how or now how, whether you put whether light day or light no day. Now why that way? They don't try by all means for assimilate way. They try by everywhere for semi they lost way. They not feel lost them. And maybe say sometimes and then when you don't commit some crime, they tell you say try go admit them or go buy me for the person. Sometimes a beer to be rushed don't a worry for a head. know the work I find. He say better me go for the boy. I say he go testify for the say na so and na so. But now we don't wake up or we stand. We get for tell La Republic people. Say we even the democracy where they say they practice and we will not practice democracy before them, before even any other country inside Africa. Yes. So at the be on this note, they call all southern Cameroonians where there is still one beg for belong with La Republic, where there is still one beg for talk say me they go for the other side. Say if Francophone and say they can't testify, say you are a different person from them. Why is this you want try for force yourself for say me you belong to them? I mean, just be like, take for example, where some person if you just go for market square, when they ask you, instead for you for talk say yes, you and you are neighbors. It talk say you destroy na for corner your house. You don't like say some. Let me say, you dey inside house, then the person they can't depart now for backside for your house. Why you say no? If you talk say this, so he has the only for corner your own house too for day. So now the thing that will go for put them for you for prove them for people and for ambassador people go for the play all these things time now and again for the show them. Say now so when we talk about the restoration, we know they want create anything it will be new. We want restore which will belong to us and which will even La Republic, including Pobia itself in the talk. So I check say now from that line the way we work I go for front. Thank you.
Come on, UN. With that being said, I want me we go straight into the matter. More look at which way they happen for Ground Zero. More relate them for the revolution because I think say each and every one of us would share the pain from our people for Ground Zero. Like now in some Mezam County, we see our people that they die, that they kill Ambazonians them, that they kill our brothers them, that they kill our sister them, that they kill mommy them. As a matter of fact, some audio the way, sorry, some video the way it be played out there for social media. I want to put this video for screen, come on UN, then you and me, we go analyze the video, we'll give our comment, and of course Ambazonians if you call in, for give their comment, make we watch this.
I can stress. And the colors and that. So they use them. So, everyone say grass with the road show. Everyone say grass in the show. Everyone for road with the sci-fi. Hang on my neck. Hang on my neck. Walla. Walla. How you? Captain. 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 So you know that you know the Jack. You know the Captain Jack. Yes. Move the rubber. You go. Move the rubber, Emma. Move the rubber.
She you for there.
Yes. Yes.
I think that this side by 5 where they walk on that collapse them. Walk up.
You look at this side, oh.
Walk up on soldier them.
You look this side.
Yes.
Walk up soldier.
Soldier the time I 5. Pastor.
I say man no go alive. G don't talk, man no go alive.
No man.
No man. No one.
It be very heartbreaking, come UN. See, La République, whenever want make a progress with the life, La République they use our own people for hinder way. Now for the video what I see, we see our brothers them. I mean our own brothers them. La République not give them gun. Imagine say La République soldiers them where they get armor car, they get AKs, they get gun for the past years them. 3 years plus, 4 years plus, they never succeed for go capture Ambazonian fighters they kill them. They go send na so Ambazonians them, they give them collapse. Say may they go find another Ambazonian, may they go find our restoration forces and they kill them. In other words, they send them out for a suicide mission. Two way the past me come with you and I want to discuss this thing because the line be open, Ambazonian they go call, but we'll discuss this thing me and you. La République no give this boy them gun. He give them collapse. May they go find Ambazonian restoration forces where they hold gun. How man go be stupid for that level? People where they get armor car, they get AK, they fear for go find restoration fighters them. They take una, they put una collapse for una, and say una go find restoration fighters them. Una two una the car una hit the goal ngo. When I see the kind of things, on two things that come from my mind. We see say most of our brothers them. for ground zero where they supposed to join the restoration fighters. They know they go join them for fight. Instead, they go join La Republic for fight them. What do you think say if it be the cause of all this? I'm going to analyze this situation and we'll pass a message because most of these boys we don't see now. You know, one thing will be wrong about this now say we get plenty of our brothers where they did for prison. So when they no be ever fight. So when they did for prison, you know where they did die for prison. They did die where they no ever fight. So when them there now with the year La Republic they go around, it do mass arrest, capture people, take them go put them for prison, take some go for Yaoundé. Now boys them this and mostly na man picking them when La Republic they capture them. Now one the way they deny they no one fight oh, but La Republic they still catch them, take them go put them for Kondingi, they die for prison. So me I dey ask myself, why you go deny for fight? Which you go make you for deny for fight against your enemy, La Republic? If they go can't catch you, go put you for prison, kill them. The way they want fight, they go deceive some of una, give una collapse una go find them. Don't you see something is wrong with this? Come on, UN. I don't know. We'll talk this matter.
Well, nothing where we don't talk for people them time and again. When you see francophone and they call we say anglophones, now some of this kind of thing away they make them, they get justification for the call we saw. For example, years back, Paul Biya because signed a trade deal with China. He go bring plenty Suzuki them. He go inside quarter, divide them for picking them. Say the divider for people that say me they take them say now where he want make and say me they get a daily living. He divide all the Suzuki them. Okay, if Suzuki be been a good thing, why Paul Biya no before start he give someone for his own picking them say okay when I take them go they make a daily living for this kind of thing. He can give he would take motor, go jam for picking them, then take bicycle, can jam for different people them. So this scenario for you is still be like highway. Person who can't tell you he will take big bone, he can't fool you with them. And when you don't go chop in meat, then he can't fool you with big bone. La Republic for be not send your own people. Say me they can't fight Amazonia brothers them with collars because he knows say with collars the fist overpower them like how they don't catch this boy them. He will make sure say he give even a strong gun them for them. Me give strong gun them for them. So I want to ask them for this boy the way they take these collars and for La Republic say why it be say La Republic it will tell you it will send your own people them it will know people. It give them plenty guns them. It give them bulletproof them other kind things them. It give them even marks and they wear them. Then they can't tell you say take them go fight. Why you know if you deny those things them? Few months back we see some Egondo man where La Republic it don't go give bucket empty bucket for you. He deny he say no that one not get used for you. Now because of waiting if you see say that bucket if you sell your conscience for the bucket. Okay, look now. They will go carry picking the way now we unpicking them. Where would the instead fight now for fight? Are the ask for the people that say, if you wanna carry this gun them, collapse them, say when I want to go fight on our brothers them. Why when I ask one question, say why when a brother be the fight? The reason why the brother be the fight now because they want secure bread for you and for themselves, for everybody. Why it be say when I know we judge history for say you there for your own house. They carry gun, carry thing them, come for the gear and say go kill your own brothers. You know, say since this war is start, can't reach today. We never even hear say even some francophone that don't die even for stray bullet where they kill them for inside Amazonia. Why it be say they no still carry those gun them? Why if they will fight correct with the collars them? Why they not give the collars them for Bamileke people them? Where they did inside Amazonia, where they talk, where they work at the show on our houses them. Why they not give them for Egundo people the way they did for they carry correct gun them, go give them, then they carry collars them, can't give una. When I take the collars them, hold them for the fight. So I want to ask them for una say, okay, now when you fight, you kill your own brother. They don't talk say when two elephants fight or two brothers fight, a stranger will inherit the father's property. Now you don't go carry collars, now you want to go kill your own brother. You want to go finish your own brother. So you check say, when you finish your own brother, then La Republic, it will leave you. When I don't see a lot of instances where La Republic, it go take people and use them. It will come again, can't kill them because it want lost the evidence. It will kill them because it want lost the evidence. La Republic now is snake where it don't can enter inside house where you the not inside there with your brothers them. Your brother don't go take stick, he don't go take sugar. Can say he want move that snake, he kill and drive him for outside so that even you will sleep in peace. You instead for join your brother for send a go eat a snake. You instead want go seize now this a stick for your brother, or you want go fight your brother. Then you check say snake where it don't be determined. Say one bite person, it one key person. It will then it will allow now you. Now the thing that we call and say La Republic, they use like a divide and rule. We see even only for ground zero, even for diaspora for here, we see people the way we want same will struggle for fight together for move La Republic, for tell the international community say now so we suffer from these people. But yet they instead go for the fight them for now on the side of La Republic. They instead go they help La Republic. The problem now say why wanna take for example, for Biaro can talk, he say, oh, since that way they give you either for chair for 19 something, he give prime minister for anglophone them, prime minister for anglophone them. Then anglophone them will they clap. Why anglophone if he asks the Probia say why every day will they only take a prime minister? Why we say will not give on a prime minister too? Now the thing that we wanna get for learn, wanna get for put up for our own head, we put up for our own head them. Because stranger no go come for your own place, you want can dominate you. Okay, see now they put lockdown. Very soon they will come put again this other kind condition them every condition. Then after you'll be left with no other option.
Comr UN. Even talking about
Yes,
that,
sir.
something they will look this thing detailedly. You dey talk about lockdown. Inside Bamenda, La République declared lockdown, but then to say place where French people they stay, business they go there as usual. Francophones, they drive their Okada, they no dey disturb them. They do their business, they sell their shop, they open their bar. For play with them they stay, their own quarter. Oh, it's life they normal. But for the other people them inside Ambazonia, inside our town, inside our village, inside Mezam, inside our house, they still can control, they detect the way life go be. Then you know what it pass me? Ma talk something. See, Ambazonians will get for wake up for sleep. This one need to talk today. We talk about the one a discussion inside us strategic moment with Mr. Nanchop and Comr UN. I want me will talk like a family, we'll look these things detailedly because sometimes then it hurt me personally. For see the way we suffer, yet now still we would impute pain for ourselves. Imagine inside Bamenda, for one side where La République they stay, where Francophones they stay, life they go normal. They don't declare a curfew. They hinder our own best seeking drivers them. No, our own people them they be hindered. But their own people then they fine. As Comr UN talk am, when they shoot people, kill them. You never hear one day say stray bullet, he go catch some francophone person. You never hear am. But the one who believe say the bullet the way he catch you and we and one mommy them na stray bullet. Imagine then now we don't talk say all man for this revolution must fight. See, I know say some people that the record they say, oh, Mr. Nanchop, if you talk, can't fight for ground zero, can't fight for ground zero. Listen, if we be there for ground zero, now say all man no fit can fight for ground zero. No, all man the same like no be all man fit talk. Maybe me and you and would talk because we fit talk. No, all man fit talk. But and would it come now smarter for that part for the diversity and roles? You and would it come to that? But before we come to that, something there for my heart I want to explain now. Would it get boys and girls the way they did for ground zero? They not want enter the fight. They just say, oh, that one then amber fighter them. That one then amber fighter them. When La Republique go out for go kill, for broke houses, for broke into houses, it broke doors, it kill people. You know the ask and do one an amber fighter or do one to be amber fighter. When La Republique then go out for do their mass arrest, they know they care whether do one an amber fighter or do one to be amber fighter. As a matter of fact, they broke into the houses, shoot people, kill people. They even kill even your own relative where you did sometimes you trying to even tell you say, oh, I support the struggle, they don't go kill your relative. All these things then they happen. I look one of the reasons because most of our brothers them never wake up for sleep. Okay, see all those boys the way La Republique they go bundle them, put them for hillocks, go put them for prison. Talk me their family, they can't pay money. Most of those boys, them that one the way they don't deny for carry gun. They don't deny for fight. But anyhow, they still can capture them, they go maltreat them. Some the way their family no fit pay, which La Republic they do. It go take them, go for center for Yaoundé, they go be now for Kondingi, some they go die for day. We don't see picture for people where they die for Kondingi, where they be for drip, La Republic they put handcuff for their hand. Now so Ambazonia than that. The one they talk say, no, so long as you be an Ambazonian, so long as you be na man picking on a woman where you don't trunk inside Ambazonia, you be an enemy of La Republic. So for you for the get that notion of your hate, now that one the way they fight, they be enemy for La Republic. You will know the fight, you know be enemy. Now lie. Okay, see which way they try to do. They take you, deceive you. You deny say you know one fight them. They take you, they give you collars. Me go find person where you get gun. No, imagine. They will take you, they deceive you, say, okay, you just say you know one fight. You just say you know we are enemy. Take collars. Go find with the amber fighter then. Then you go put yourself now in a position where you go for amber for the restoration fighters their hand. How you want me to treat you? Imagine saying that you be the restoration fighter. Where you, some person in the camp can attack you for kill you. How you want me to treat you? May he leave you when you go? May you catch you take your collars, level when you go. Where he knows you still go come again tomorrow for can kill you. As a matter of fact, the fact that you come on go out there, you hold collars for your hands, so you go find it for killing. It already shows you get that tendency and that willingness for kill. You get them inside you. The fact that the boy then they go out there with collars. Come on, you and I go give you a microphone in one moment. Then they go out with collars, they want go find amber fighter for kill them. It shows that them get the tendency for kill. Why they know one or another man kill them? I left that question open. Me Ambazon and answer them. But they want to show me how some of our brothers them still stupid. Some then they still slumber. They still dream. Because La Republic they use them now for go become victim. Fellow Ambazonians, brothers and sisters of Oganzoro. Do want a special message for owner. It no matter whether you do for southern zone or you do for northern zone. All this one the way that they can't give in themselves will be internal enablers them. It not be called for. Because you think say, when I ask you, La Republic will use you when you fight against your brothers them. Then when you don't finish do them, your brother they go leave you. You think say you will go sell out Ambazonians them. Then other Ambazonians they will leave you free. You will live your life inside Ambazonia. So that you owe, they bury you, they fine. No. There is a decision and a choice to make. So a person would say, we not get which choice. We don't be for here, one side na military, one side na amber. Why you not be amber? No, you must choose. Either you be amber or you be military. There is no way in the middle. Because if you not join amber for fight, what will happen? The military them, they will send you when you go fight for play amber, they'll kill you. So you better join your brothers to fight those militaries. As a matter of fact, blood is thicker than water. Come with you and how you see them.
No, which way you talk na true story and a true thing where we get for Siam. I want to lay particular emphasis here because of let's say the roles, because those guys I be here say some fund, some chief he did it when he bring up these groups this thing them. So if the chief he been a chief where he get sense, if you get for no say. Now government, now La Republic, it can meet up the chieftaincy for the. We don't see that it will no chief. And more to that, a woman, where divisional officer want talk, il s'est mis no talk. Il talk say, je dois parler. Tu n'es pas mon supérieur, tu es mon collaborateur. Yes, that woman, it talks so and it stand firm for you onwards. Make all Ambazonian chiefs that they ask and say, why the British people they decide for use indirect rule for rule? Now because they be no say they become meet up institutions where they be strong. So now if you been a rat chief where you go bring people them, you decide now with La Republic for kill your own people. Say if in those days the Germans or the British them they become side and kill your own people, kill your own papa, you for can't be a chief for which place? You forgot being a chief for which place. So you know, see, say when you don't come, you take a stranger now, you kill your own people. You make your own people they turn against you. Someday will come be where even that very chief, the people they will come put you for down. You don't see at time you don't go for Yaoundé, he talks he want moves on chief for day. Wait till the Yaoundé people and talk. They stand up the time you say Ale Fesa Bamenda. Say you can put their chief chief for them. So I want ask them for the chief them. I want ask them for the chiefs the way they do those things because they don't talk like a chief they talk say. It tell you begin say Iselio tell you begin say now we boundary for farm this. But if man talks to me, you pick ground for the chopper, I'm not pick and chopper. Now, because first of all, we get some small, a little bit of uncertainty for this. So I want to ask you, the chief, you the elites, where when they bring La Republic for come for suppress on our own people, for suppress on our own people. Say if someday it come, they bring ground, they say you pick ground for your chop, say you do good for your people or you do bad for your people, how you go feel? Yes, because there is no chieftaincy not come as a resource na Igundo people that can't put them. Even La Republic, you can't put them. Me, they not can fool now that kind of thing the way when I talk say okay, they will promote this center for first class chief or for second class chief or that kind of thing the way they will kind of give you some small crumbs them. And when you go to take those small crumbs them, if tradition it can't hold you, you know go carry na people and for carry divisional officers say me can perform the tradition for your own people. So why we be say we not maintain we own culture, we achieve them, they not stand in front of own people, we not get a good sense of judgment. Where at the instead years or one day we call the talk say, oh, they want fight the amber people, they want fight too. When you meet up two people and they fight, if you want to be a correct judge, not talking as this, so you want to condemn them for fighting. Who be trespass, can't knock the other person. If they be fine, they say they catch amber people, maybe like for Yaoundé, or they catch them for Ebola, where they go to cause problem for them, you will tell them, say why they can't enter for that territory. But now you there for your own house. You there for your own house. Me, I tell you, like they talk say, when some person, if you say you want give you a handshake, he want embrace you. Me, the chiefs, and they know, say, if they not stand for protect their citizens them, they not stand with their citizens them. When the citizens them, they will move their hands for their back. Even that same La Republic, it will take them everything backward. La Republic will use you a throwaway. Even at one time where they all use people. All man know La Piro. When La Piro be the stand for all for day, they talk so do so. What will happen? He allows go enter for prison. He go enter for prison. Whereas a person where if he stand with people will be there for your back at first. Only because they go give you small money, so they carry now go lock up for prison. Wait till finally it take it on live way, it take it live way there for this.
Yes, come on.
Okay, chief the way they talk to. When La Republic will come, La Republic will start to put new chiefs them, or they come for on land. Okay, move talk like for Nangwa for Bamenda. I just say when you buy plot for Bamenda, you go give you 1 bond the zinc. You buy plot, they give you one bond the zinc. Now you all rise and that way it again for your own land for your own territory be there. Okay, each say he will side with La Republic. La Republic will can't allow you again for the take all those things them again. No, it not will happen. They will seize them from you.
Come on, you and my reach on come away some person put them for school will be interesting for the discussion what we discuss. Can me ask you put and say if you feel kill your brother, why you not feel kill your enemy? A wonderful comment. You say if Ambazonia like you look at this image who will play, we see Ambazonia person don't go take collapse. Ambazonia oh, he take collapse. He said he find his own brother Amba for killer. Who send the enemy, La Republique, Mbororo, Tupuri. I don't know if I'd use the word Mbororo, I'm not mistake me. I talk that Tupuri soldier, the way they look so, I know them. That Mbivo, the people them, where they come over here one day. And I know those kind of people them, those Bunda people them. And that's why they try to use them, for call them so. If you see them, they go come. They don't even know French. I mean, they don't even know English. Then they can't tell what people mean. They give them collapse. So if our own brothers and sisters, them, they get that tendency and that ability, that boldness for take collapse, go out, for go kill their own brothers. Why they not get that boldness for stand, join their brothers and for kill the enemy? Why? I do some other comment for you. I want to use them to trash out this comment. Some person right for you say, say Amber Boys, they do more hurt for the people. Okay. Now, a very good point that we bring them up. I want to address them before we go ahead. More trash out that point. You see, we don't fit deny say a lot of things don't go wrong for the revolution. You see, when you start get chiefs, like how come you and talk? Chief, where chief be related to people by blood. See, the truth now say, if you see white man country, the queens and the kings, them look for America. For England, you get Queen Elizabeth. You go the Queen of Scotland, the Queen, the King of this, the Prince of this. The kings and the queens them, they be highly revered. They be highly praised. They hold them for so high esteem. Why man don't deceive we say our own chiefs and kings them? They not be important. Why man don't make women official our own kings and chiefs them? Why it be say that they respect Queen Elizabeth? The one may be why they make us say the things Queen Elizabeth be better than your own queen for your village, or your own bear, or your own chief for your village. La Republic don't bring in a system where they don't rubbish that value from our chiefs them. You see, and because they don't put in and fools them for the position where they not get to that position. Okay, look the way they request Muja where they talk nonsense. He say be chief. La Republic don't use it, don't become soldier for La Republic. Instead, La Republic c'est la tanganji or governor, the governor can pay post straight for chief. Because he get a relationship with the people where he relate to them by blood. Now a position where you know the buy with money. You see, now whether if you see what African culture, chiefdom and kingdoms, they be hereditary. It means in a family blood heritage. Why are they talk the talk? Because I want to see the connection of blood with our people. With your now we'll go back for the level of local government area by local government area, county by county. Why it be important? Because with the enter now the institution, because the one will be our next topic for talk come UN. But I relate this thing to the blood. I explain that for our people. Because you don't make mention of the chiefs and their weaknesses and this division would see back home. This message now a challenge for all our brothers and sisters. Because we all relate. Imagine say you there for Batibo, you there for Unkwen, you there for your village. So one I hear saying even pastor, so one a chief. La Republic will come for you, give you color, say take and go find Amber boys them. Who be that Amber boy them? They are village people. They are picking them for village. They are brothers and sisters them. We are relate by blood. You see, what the culture say Anglophiles, sometimes that will be our own error. Because your brother where you relate with you by blood, you talk the same country talk, the same vernacular, the same dialect. Person go come up for us where you know they understand you. You know they understand your language. He give you collars. He give you gun. Say go kill your own brother. How you dey feel? How you dey feel? No. How you dey feel? He give you collars gun, go kill your own brother. And we even see some Ambazonians them, they don't take upon themselves the responsibility. They say, oh, would they find Amber boy them? Would they report them for police? You dey report your own blood brother where they fight for your own benefit. Because if we get Ambazonia tomorrow, we'll be free. Now for all of us, now we all go enjoy. Now we all go be fine. I don't always talk say, if you know how to fight, better be quiet. But not become an enabler. No support the enemy by any means. If you be say you know how to fight, better be you quiet. But we don't discuss and say, even when you want to be quiet, the enemy will kill you. So why you not take that one as a motivation for better fight? Than for say you die like a chicken. They can't pick you. I mean, they told me as some person for Koningi. He tell me, say, my brother, I do for the place so. They pick me now for road. Well, I want to go buy something for chop. I know be the fight. He said, but as I do for the place today, if I get the opportunity for come up, I go fight. I go better fight because I do here, I don't fight, they put me here, they die. If I for prefer say I fight, I kill, even one or two a kelebe, then they can't put me for the place. You know how many of our brother and they for Kuningi, where they don't do nothing, they suffer. Some of them they can't pick one for street, they go put one for Kuningi. And I saw some of them go die for them for no good reason. Some they even take them, they go shoot them. We don't see how like probably they can't do mass arrest. Take them, go put them, shoot them, kill them. And if you want to see now one the way they deny say they don't want to fight, but they die like chicken. They will surely tell them say, okay, may they take this weapon, they go fight Amber boys them. When the boy then deny, they kill them. But if you be there with Amber boy them, like probably don't forget that courage. See, the more you join your brothers and sisters when I form a more group, like probably go say 100 soldiers them. When I did for village, inside one village, when I did 500 young men them, when I feel overpower them, when I make when a village strong, when a local government area strong, even when a chief go get protection from una. Come UN. We not feel overemphasize on this, my brother. But you know, what we see these things then, it show we say what structures them, what institutions them, they get some weakness. Because if you see chief, when a local government area representative, it go as far as for say people, it means there's something be wrong. This brings us to the point where we'll analyze these what structures them. We'll talk about the local government area, the counties, because now we'll be real. We don't bring in a structure, the county by county, local government area by local government area. I believe, say, in as much as by the way, I want to appreciate that, and I want to appreciate all the county chairs, the local government area chairs. I mean, the people who are working hard day and night. These people, them, they get sleepless nights, a lot of meetings, hours of meetings for help the revolution for be alive. So that may all we will benefit the fruit of this revolution. Nevertheless, when we talk say LGA and county, plenty people never understand why they get for support and why they get for go in. And I want to analyze this thing come UN because people that they complain about the failure where they manifest back home, they forget say most of them for diaspora that they be part of it. For the fact say, the act, be active members of the LGAs. For instance, if you take a village, more take a village, when I just permit me more to say Bova village for Boya or Unkwen or any even Ankwenta on a village, which village? Batibo. You see now say, now example, another thing that they happen. This is an example I want to give. We take and say the chief for Batibo, he act funny. We get now some boys them inside Batibo where they act funny. But inside that the same Batibo, we get our restoration fighters. We're not picking them for Batibo where they want to fight the Republic. Some of the reasons where I believe say, and I want to talk them because we there for a strategic moment for this show. Would it talk for fix things them? Would it talk for make a strategic plan we go help this revolution? It will help we go ahead. One of the problems I say, person like the chief, if he be insecure because you get brothers where they against, you get one where they are for. Now why that kind of thing to be? Now because they never get the assurance and they never get the right supply. It bounce back now for the county by county structure and LGA structure we don't put up. If you were to watch me now, you be active for your county and for your LGA. For instance, you contribute, you bring in ideas of development. Because that's what we go work for Boya. We will get you, but that's what we go work. No man, me I not go come up for Fako. I can't fix Batibo for you. Or I can't fix Mezam for you. Now you Mezam picking. Now you go decide say more put signboard for here, more number house, more put a story building. Now you fix your own the way you like. Me I go to fight him, I fix Fako so. That's what we are talking about. But if now you know if you start work in that direction, when you want to start work, when? Now we get to start implement those things. How? If you be creative, you do see say 5 day for your territory. Your brothers in Chakara, when I get for come in, if the LGAs them they do work well, they fit call a chief a village as a chief. Now we when I go talk say for country talk. Say now we picking, I be picking for Batibo, you talk for country talk. You tell that chief say now we for one man country, you are picking them. We don't decide so want protect you against La Republic. We go put our money, we go support, we go look say me you be protected. We go buy weapon they will give for picking the way they go fight protect you. When you give chief that kind of assurance, and you give those boys in that kind of assurance, you know, and for MOP, you will not contribute for diaspora, will not give them the money, and they get the money, they receive them. You see, say wait, the picking they go get courage for fight. The picking they go know say they get support for we brothers for diaspora. They go get courage. They go get the boldness for fight. But sometimes them, one would say when I join a county, some person say na tribalism. My brother, which man there for Ambazonia we no get tribe? Which man there for Ambazonia we no come up for village? We no get a village. That means that person no be Ambazonian. So if some person tell you say county by county, LGA by LGA na tribalism, now good tribalism because it will help you for first focus for the unit where you come out the village, strengthen that area, make sure so that area be protected against La Republique. Some of una don't be house for una village. La Republique will go burn the house if you know if protect them. I know what overtalk come you and before I continue, this thing they burn me inside my spirit. But I know I may be a monologue. I want me you assess this thing you talk my brother.
No, probably where then I say a bit disappointing. Say people where they can't bring those kind perspectives. Now people where they some of them they strong for diaspora. Everything inside diaspora they pass through the counties. It be for inside counties. Okay, for people where they still be like back home. A county now which way Frenchman they call and say division. LGA na two Frenchman they can they call and say subdivision. So I not see say it will be say na tribalism. When they put person say na deal from Bengui, it will work from Bengui. Maybe I say it will work again na for Lebialem or for different side and go different side. So and I see say like we as you explained, everybody get for come on board for do things. You know if you stay for back, you complain. It just like how they want make like elections for any place. You say you not like you this person, you like you now this one, but yet on the day of the election you're not going for vote. The person where you not be likely, if you take the vote, you start to complain. You complain about it. So like for this county issue, them and like as you explained, sometimes too it depends the way those them where they be in charge. They be in charge, those where they get opportunity, the way they hold, I mean they be in that position where they need for educate people, for give them correct education, for tell them define duties and responsibilities. If they not do their job properly, then now the way if you make people they understand say maybe something it be bad because anything it depends the way you advertise them, the way you sell the idea where it did it. But make no mistake, we need for something for worker fine. It need people where they be dedicated. They give their true mind and say they want to do that thing in the right way. Because if you get person where if you be lazy or you know master something for do them, or maybe some person where if you be like double standard, you know go do some, you know go do, you know do, do correct thing. Take for example, if you put referee inside football match, when the go buy that referee, say they want win the game, the other side don't buy the referee. What did the referee go do? Now the play ball, man touch handball, you know, will blow penalty because
That's
it will
right.
left. Each is if you blow penalty, the other offside they go can score and they go win. So some of these people they there for this post of responsibility them, and where if they not carry their post of they not carry their duties very well, we get for figure out for know if it is as a result of the fact say they lack the ability to do so, or maybe there might be some sort of inner collusion where some person if you know, for example, say okay, more talk for example, say La Republic have been a defense person, La Republic one can go attack for this place. Instead for me for take measures where I will counter that attack, since how we are the collude with La Republic, I will talk say no, me when I wait, me will just observe and we will observe and we will do so because I don't want to carry out anything where it will go spoil soup for the other side. So now we say we go for judge with people who put them for position of responsibility for see if they did work well. If they not work well, we'll call them to order. If they cannot perform, they not meet up to expectation, then they get for shifter. Now why that way you see some people that they talk sometimes they say if rats, you know, if you run faster, better me leave a clear way for tortoise for they call us for country talk say toroki. Me can pass for from begin to go. So that is exactly what will happen for here. Because you see,
Come on,
for
you are.
example, La, La
Ma,
Republic, you want to go attack for some place. The same person, no, they talking, no, nothing.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Come on, you are. We get a caller on the line. We get a caller on the line. That
Okay.
talk we talk, the talk be so important. I know one more Russian because that point it make a lot of power. Ma, get this caller. More here to the caller talk before we continue. Hello, hello, sir. Welcome to Amber Voice. Hello. Hello, sir. Welcome
Hello?
to Amber Voice. Yes, we can hear you. Please speak. We are listening. Talk now, Papa. We hear you. Countryman, caller, talk. I beg, we hear you.
Hello?
Yes, we hear you, Pa.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Nanchop.
Good evening. Yes. Now we talk.
Yes, I'm very happy that you took my call.
Okay.
Uh, I was calling you, but I didn't know that you were online. But I want to talk about the video on Facebook about the vigilante.
Okay, would you hear? Talk for
The guys that were taken from my side in Bamenda.
Okay.
Yes, I'm kindly begging, sir. You know, there are certain things that if we don't tell you guys, you won't know. I am still begging. I know that some people have already contacted you. The guys that are parading on Facebook in the name of vigilante from Bamenda Mile 5 is not real. And I'm really begging you, sir. This may be a propaganda from La Republique. And I wish that you should contact the chairperson from MESAM. There is my brother, Isa Servanus, who is working at Bayele Credit Union in Bamenda. And he is never a vigilante. I don't know how or what happened that he is being found in that video. As I'm talking to you, sir, I'm kindly begging. Isa Silvanus is not a vigilante. He works at Bayele Credit Union and he doesn't have time to be a vigilante.
Okay, hold on.
Maybe he's employed by La Republique to tarnish the image of the revolution or to turn the civilians against the revolution.
Yes, sir. Hold on.
I'm really pleading.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Silvanus, who is one of the guys apprehended as a vigilante, is not a vigilante. I'm kindly begging, sir.
Okay, but one thing I want me to understand and say, I get you very well, and I think so you be the second or third person where they call me for this particular individual. You know, I watched Secretary Chris this evening, where he be there at the Defense Department, or where he be there he be talking at the spokesman for the Defense Department for MESAM. One thing if you get them from the communication, whether Defense Department talk and say, they make sure say they investigate each and every one of them for make sure say they know which of them they be part of the vigilante and which of them not be part. That means, in other words, they one make sure say before they take any action, they make sure say they investigate for know whether any person be guilty or not. So if you be say Silvanus as you talk, if they amongst the people them and he be guilty, he not be guilty. I believe so much say the MESAM people they go know how to release it and to let it free. But I prefer say more talk this topic again, me and you for behind. Try to call me again in 1 hour time. If we talk more on this.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Countryman.
Yeah, please. Your voice is not very clear. I wish we could after the show.
Okay.
We could talk on WhatsApp.
That's good.
Because
I'll call you after the show.
As you are talking, I'm not getting you clearly.
Okay, I understand. I will try to call you after the show.
Yeah, please, I'm really begging. This may be employed by La Republique.
So, Comr UN?
Yes, sir.
I think so. When you get the next caller again on the line, ma, take this caller, then we'll proceed with what we talk. Hello, sir. Hello, welcome to Amber Voice.
Oh, why you don't drop on?
Yes, talk a little bit louder so that we get you well.
Hello?
Yes, talk a little bit louder so that we get you well.
Okay. Yeah, good evening, Mr. Nanchop.
Yes, good evening, sir.
Salute, brother and comrade UN. All be welcome for our show this evening.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Hello?
Yes, we hear you. Continue.
Okay, all right. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, may I just make my point? Get my 2 cents, my 2 amber cents. Where, I want you to say one thing. Now, say, I see say everything where they do for Cameroon, as we've been known before,
is ever come out now from Bamenda. I just get the feeling say maybe this time Amazonia their own turn they don't come, and say this time around now with victory now the last phase of the struggle don't begin to come because it's the common Bamenda again. We're out in the common whether na CPD or more, whether na GC board or whether na University of Buya, all things, whether na law, whether na lawyer, them everything the points to Bamenda. As the feel said, this one it don't be an opportunity for we said at the last phase this that means we must stand strong. Because when you get the last phase, now you determine where it will be determined by you, then you have to be strong. And then it can't be say they don't now activate the draft, and they want to activate the draft at the point at the time where they need action for Bamenda. And Peter say they don't activate the draft na time for Bamenda again. So that one another point I will tell me say we be now towards the end of this our struggle. And you know, with the ever talk last fight, the ever been at the top fight, we ever get them. So I just show that this one now really sometime for we will be very important. Make all man pray and make all man stand strong. It go be now from here. And then two for make for talk say me they stand strong. We need as again for make as we talk say strategy. We need as again for make very good strategy with serious where even if we go with the first one and know the workout, get fall back time where they come up for really make sure say make this reactivation may not be na some kind of poor strategized activation. So even if now what they happen, they get put more power because now impression too say they don't talk say draft don't be activated. And you know, say all man is then around this draft. Even all these things will be strong like this now because they know say na draft time and they want to see how we will do them. They want just the test now. So maybe we use them for sure them and because we push them back now, it will just be at the end of this struggle.
Thank you.
Now, so I want to take my own part and all that.
Thank you. Wonderful. Comr UN, back to you. You don't hear what way this caller then talk. This caller makes some very striking point. He say, would you see this way they happen? The first caller bring up the idea say La République the try to create a manipulation inside or amongst us. He claims say some of the people the way that they show and say na vigilante, they not being a vigilante. But at the end of the day, I think that way it be bounced back to the county where the Mezam County get to look into that and their defense department because now they don't show we the wall and they don't talk for we the wall so that them get these people in their custody. They don't arrest them. You see, they don't under their custody. So now they get to do the work, for do the investigation, for know who be punishable and who not be punishable. On the other hand, the second caller talks say if we use the word for international community or if here out here say draft be activated, two things he referred to, make people they pay in their draft for say make the money really be so that if you get an effect. Number two thing we're talking to say the draft more no say because the draft get a lot of power. It also inform our enemy say will be active with the money for draft. Sometimes why they make the enemy to come up in this offensive. So it want know at the level of the county how functional way and operative will all this be. We know if we talk all things for social media, but I want to give you the room for more we discuss on this issue. Because if we look at, we must talk about this county structures them and their functions them right now. What do you think?
Well, for the first caller, where he talk, maybe I say I try for bring some conspiracy. I know say sometimes some family person, if he be shocked for years say he begin the thief or he person the thief, we know if he acknowledge them so. So I for understand say that caller for come out, he can't explain what will happen. Say maybe your brother be come out for job or buy something, or they don't find you for 2 days, he don't come out lost, they never see you, and so he go find himself for inside for day because you know if you just see picture and so you just can't talk say this so now La Republic go catch them. Me, brother, I give you one part of the story. What it happen? They can't move in our house, force you with collars, or they do now how and how and how. Because if some person go join like some group or some gang group, them they know usually the family know usually accept them in the first place. Say no, this person they do so, do so, do so, and then for the part on the draft where that other caller talk with the people, I mean the counties. Yeah, he talk correctly. So me as they don't activate the draft, it get for be so. But I would like and say if it get for go simultaneously, yes, because when they put pressure only on Bamenda, if you find like me take for example, say some animal they work out with picking, wild animal they work out, like wild dog they work out with small picking them. When that dog it attack you, your own neighbor now, your neighbor too, it attack that dog is small picking. You realize and say the dog will instead leave their neighbor, it will leave the person where they attack, say one can protect your own picking. So if pressure there on top Bamenda now, we want to say Mingo Kitunja a wake up, Lebelen wake up, or Fako wake up, or different places wake up, so that La Republic, instead of for go pound for day one time, they will try for go day. And now for year we will get for call the attention for like for the federal marshal, the way we already talk about, and all those kind of things. Because we see like everything. Take for example, there's the rise of federalist wing and black legs them. When are the duties for the federal marshal the way we don't hear about, where they will get for the drum, for the police, all those things. So we want to, for succeed, we not will leave and make La Republic go pans like how they did on top Moyoka, they take 1 week, maybe they make Moyoka, they make them they be vulnerable. The commoner go for Bamenda. We should not require say maybe we just leave now do now some kind of thing. If they make attention for Bamenda, why Bamenda they resist, other places they do they get for the resist for the go. Now for here we understand say the attention of the county self-defense chair people that be concerned. Because if by this action they know they activate their own, we get for see either one they do them consciously say they know one attack, or maybe they don't know it, so they get for brief them. Because I guarantee you say when you get attack on several fronts the way they come, it will make La Republic, it will confuse. So now the thing that way we get for vet and for understand and say wait till the delay the other projects, wait till the delay whatsoever, wait till the delay attacks and for the other places them, so that it will help for move the pressure on Bamenda or the pressure on Fako or the pressure on other places them. So me they vet those people them fine.
Comr UN, which we talk make a lot of sense. Before I bring up the next caller way there on the line, I want to add something to that. Now, fellow Amazonians, if you are just joining us on this special broadcast, this is Strategic Moment with Mr. Nanchop and Comr UN. Strategic moment. See, special moment needs special people. You understand? In the days of readiness, everybody is willing. But in tough days, you need tough people. As a matter of fact, tough moments need tough people. So right now, we there for a position for the revolution where we need strategists them. We need strategic people for this strategic moment. So we talk about the strategic moment with Mr. Nanchop and Comr UN. You see. Now, something the way Comr UN talk away, it make a lot of sense. Listen, if you see the amount of Amber restoration forces who will get them, of our restoration forces all over Amazonia, and then you see the amount of soldiers who La Republic get them, I think something that we're going to do now. See, La Republic do one thing. They deploy a mass of their soldiers for one area. Like now, they don't deploy mass of their soldiers for Lebialem and for Boyo and also for Mezam County. These 3 counties. But we get 13 counties. It means 10 other counties them. The day for Amazonia way, they're free. Now the opportunity now, I think we got to escalate the situation inside Amazonia now. I hear Secretary Chris announced the national lockdown today. The lockdown today for Mezam. But I think if we extend them the whole of Amazonia, we'll make the whole of Amazonia become in a standstill for the next 1 month or 2 weeks, depending on how long the interim government will decide. Because see, the strategy for La Republique now, they send a density of their forces. They don't send their La Republique. Listen, the amount of soldiers with La Republique get up, it no reach the amount of restoration forces. No forget. La Republique not fit deploy all their forces all over Amazonia at the same time. They are not omnipresent. But our respective forces for the individual counties them, they will be activated. Because what will happen, I say then also, as they fight for, they go yesterday for go attack Field Marshal, they try for attack Mezam. If Fako wake up, the other side wake up, Meme wake up, when I look at that, then go for go attack police station and now. Now where those projects, Operation Prison Break or whatsoever, they get to start be operational. You see, now I think say our fighters they get to go out there. And they want listen. Not until where the interim government must talk about now the strategies of the counties and the LGAs, because when I believe so we get to take advantage of this. We go out there, launch an attack on the enemy. See, whosoever they fight war and it always be defensive, you always be a victim. If you fight war, you always be defensive, you'll always be a victim. You know why would always get plenty casualties? Because the windmill like Republic attack we. Would they shoot on Amber will go a restoration fighter them. They know they don't know nothing. I dey wonder what I don't want to criticize what county defense them, but what would they do? What the boys do? They just shoot on until La Republica attack? Must we always be on the defensive? Now when La Republic they attack Mezam, they attack Boyo, they attack Lebialem. Now better time for we for make sure say inside Fako, inside Meme, inside the other parts them, more we go for a launch of attack to them on them. By that they go confused. They go, see, say, me they send away, me they draw away some of the fighters for this side, one bring them for this side. By the time those fighters they cross the county bridges, you know, say each county get a road to another county. When I get for to put popcorn there for that place, when I see, we make a whole territory become very ungovernable.
Yeah, countryman, like you dey talk. Which way you dey talk now for the way we did show say, I mean, okay. When we talk for example, even inside football, when people dey take ball say they want can go score for a pole, as they miss and what happen, they make counter attack one time. So now the thing where we go for understand say, okay, now as they don't be for this place,
Yeah.
why we not make those attack them simultaneously for the other positions them? So now the period where we go for know those who be in charge, if really they know the job, or maybe some of them not fit be infiltrator. You fit still be infiltrator for where they talk say they so. Instead where they talk say me you throw a bomb, you knock the place, say no wait, I dey monitor them, we will do so. Where you not act. Now to have put that idea for you say way, if they buy referee for game, what will happen as say what they touch penalty, the referee put the hand up for offside play on. Because he knows if they play that penalty, they can't score goal for you where they will be against you. So now time where we go for bet all the chair people, the people where they be like for federal marshal, people they do for lava storm and all those other kind of them. Why those projects are not functioning right now? Why they not attack those places them simultaneously? On why they would wait and say until they finish for one play before they go for the other side. So now the thing and that way they get for stand up can explain for people. And yet even for these security measures them, you will realize that for people who go commit crime for some place, even the chair people them for can't debunk or for can't explain and say no, it not being at them, it not being at so they go shut down them like quiet. And when they shut down quiet until the rest of the propagate and the next day like Republic they go left and right. So now your position like even a chairperson, if something occur for your village, you take telephone, you call your family people, call people where they be around there. You come out with a comprehensive story for debunk what will happen. Because if you don't do so, it means either you don't know or you be in an indirect infiltrator. Infiltrator will be indirect. It means that you know one for talk something we will harm la Republic, but yet you pretend like say you did work for the struggle. Thank you.
Come on, you and I believe say now the best time to look at La Republique door. This way they happen for Mezam. La Republique they make a very big mistake, and I believe say now the best time this will take an advantage over that mistake. See, fellow Amazonians, if you miss my show after yesterday, go watch that show. I don't give you the tactics of La Republique. But for this show today, I want to expose to the Amazonian people, together with my brother UN, the strategic moments. Now, I want to make the counties and LGHS that they get the message. And I know 1 million message and only for the counties and LGHS, but I want to go for all Amazonians. Now, why that would the talk say? Each and every Amazonian must become active for your county. Because now, like what you and talk, you know, say, what did Momo do? What did happen now for Momo? Which is La Republic don't dance their soldiers them and army all over the streets of Bamenda. But Momo still they somehow free. Ngoketunja still they somehow free. Other counties are still there. It's an time for them to take advantage, for launch an attack. But all these strategies then, nothing the way we not get for the discuss them. I don't believe say Ambazonians they know the way they know these things. But if you not be part of your county, you not be part of your LGA, how you go fit bring up the idea may be effective? You dey blame the interim government. Oh, what is the interim government doing? What is Dr. Sako doing? No. Dr. Sako don't give una power for do it to una one time. How una one time for una country and una LGA? No, na Dr. Sako can't tell you say go shoot gun. No, na Dr. Sako can't tell you say go plant popcorn. No, be ego can't talk. Now when we want to for our county, our LGA. Now time this for we for put our head together. The thing they pass me sometimes for say this kind of critical moment where it needs strategies them. Strategies them like Ambazonians will get them. So one that they be moved by fake stories, my trip to Boya. Oh, those things are distractions. Distraction from La Republique. What you get for the happen now as La Republique don't look. When I know see La Republique get only few soldiers, most of them don't run. They don't send in their boys and say, when I go for Momo, when I go for Mezam, when I go for Boyo, when I go for Lebialem. Now the three counties, and that way like, they don't put all their soldiers in. The rest, now only few soldiers they do for some side. Now time where the other counties, they go for launch attack on La Republique. Go for their police station, them launch attack, they destroy them. Take our borders from those cells. Recruit them for Amber. Look at best way you don't suffer inside La Republique say. If you go now, you break all those prisons for Boya. While brother, the way they don't suffer for day. If you take them out, believe me, they will join Amber by force. Inside Momo, if you go now, una launch attack for all the prisoners for La Republique, una free our brother for day. Those boys then go join restoration forces by force because they don't get a choice. They know if they go out there, La Republique will pick them, kill them. So they must join the fighters who fight those La Republique. And this is how we make the territory ungovernable. I know if we talk all things for here, but we talk about strategic moments. I get a caller on the line come UN. We'll give this caller the microphone for you. We get a caller on the line. Hello, sir. Welcome to Amber Voice.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, we can get you 5 on 5, sir.
Hello, Mr. Nanchop.
Yes, Papa. Would hear you 5 on 5? Would hear you 5 on 5?
Oh, okay. I want to give una revolutionary greetings. 21 gun salute for you and Comr UN for the good work we una dey do. Una don't really talk am all finish because when I become online, something that I be get for talk and we I see Comr UN don't come in. You say don't come into you, don't dust them. We get 13 county. If we concentrate on this 13 county, because you see September, October get so it signifies a lot to this our struggle. I be expect say now so things that they happen for all the 13 counties, but that's not what is happening. But when I don't talk, I believe say the chairpersons at the end of the year.
Yes.
La Republic can say they get 2 million soldiers. They themselves they have crisis. They cannot send even 1 million to Amazonia. They cannot because their country itself is a time bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that if all the 13 counties become active, La Republic will have no place here.
That's right.
Then, for the past week, we don't see which it don't happen. If you look at the killings and the weeks to come, the killings will be multiplied by La Republic because they have now realized that everybody living in Amazonia is an Amazonia and it's a soldier. You cannot lay hands on an Amber.
That my connection, the worry. Okay, we don't lose that caller. I just to say if you connect again, come UN. More come back for you, bro. You will talk something very important. You will address the county chairs and the LGA chairs or the counties generally and their functional operation. You talk say now time for them for week off for sleep. What do you mean by that?
Well, when I say wake up for sleep, it means first of all, we get aspect of communication, we get aspect of execution, and then we get aspect of mobilization. So communication now for give all those safety measures for direct people them for explain what way they really happen. For go into the real story, what way they happen, how will people get for behave, how will they get for operate. And then the aspect of operation, it means they get for put down action. People will be in charge of operatives and whatsoever. Because no one hears something where when something they take place for some place, you want to talk for the chairperson or the security person. He say no, on 11 we did thing the day for pipeline we did work them up, and then yet the thing the delay it delay for come where we need for go faster and faster and faster. That is which way I try to explain that. Take for example, even this draft where you don't come finish where they finish the draft. So some people and they never first finish all the money for draft they pay. They be get for the contact them. You contact them because sometimes maybe the number where they be use and for cash app, that number if not be changed, it go now for a different person. The county chairperson get for kind of update or the treasurer can talk say, okay, people where they be draft for Momo or for Manu, this is a payment method. So be them more update people because some number of video they will not change, and then people that go take money, the either they want jam, they go, or they go jam, it go now for different places. Them. So now one of those aspects, and that way we do. And then secondly, they get for work like intelligence because sometimes they want plan in some action. That action don't go leak because now why that will be not toxic, they get for re-vet and vet all the people they be for leadership for the country and whatsoever. And the years one day they go enter meeting, they will connect the people, they go enter meeting, different side, double standard. And that kind of one, then they delay operations. If when I want to go do something, I go carry out some attack or something. So you will realize and say they will either they will go leak the secret for front day, or they can't talk say no, we will not go now, we will not do so, we will not do so, and yet the thing would go, it would fall, it fall backward. Now just like the communication part, for example, where we talk for here, may I just add this one because another time not day we will go there. Like how they put like take for example, Ground Zero get a different narrative. People and the way they don't contribute money, they don't do the audits, they do everything. And any man get any question will answer for for a county. But now they still put a different narrative. Say people don't collect money, they take them. And who they talk so? Person where they talk now, you even collect your own money. You know what give accountability for you, but if you come again, can they talk say, oh, this man don't collect money, he don't do so, do so, do so. And again, sometimes they like Ground Zero, the Shidong, the earliest that they go for CRTV everywhere. They go talk say now diaspora, they want try for bring corruption for country, they want try for do so. Whereas thing that they where people and they for Ground Zero, they talk like some video where we see people that for Ground Zero, they start talk about the history, about what they even the to me the rest. Those are things they need to play them for make people for population for Ground Zero, the Siam, especially run them even on ABC, so that even the diploma them, they know what way to me talk about which La Republic the Q people, which way to me talk how we don't find we independent for go, which way Bia say if you define for assimilate way, even way to way person like Santos can't talk say Ayukta be giving letter. He go write, he go talk and a letter where he make a special status. Those are things they need to play outside there for country level, even for ABC. People for Ground Zero, they know and they get correct and perfect orientation. Thank you.
In other words, we get for, I like what you talk because the more you repeat, sometimes be say where you just talk something once, you don't sing for the people that hate, or the diplomats because I believe that even as you talk, diplomats that the wash we. Sometimes I find for repeat something again to a dimension until it sink. I understand what you talk, and I give you a big point there. We'll get a color on the line before I bring it up. I want to add something for that point we talk, Comr UN. Fellow Ambazonians. By the way, I know saying a late hour. Even at the join we, I know so we for Central Europe now over 12 o'clock in the night. Those them for United Arab Emirates and Asia, they already did late in the morning or early in the morning, like 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. But when I still up for watch Mr. Nanchop, I do really appreciate and encourage you now. Now, if you just join, we click on the share button because we don't talk some important things in for you. This thing, it will make no sense if this thing ain't only for Facebook. And the people where they get for hear this thing, they know hear. Or fight at the for Gonzoro, or mammy them, or brothers them, or counties them. Now, come with you and don't talk some very important talk where I want more listener before I take this caller. Come you and talk say, we get, he say, he condemn the fact that some of our county and LGA people them, that they go, she don't get meeting with the Kondingi Mafia people who will not say now people where the day for hinder this revolution. That they delay our progress. They know they for the good for the revolution. But now, if you were there for your county, you need to say, hey, why county people that go she don't really talk with the Kondingi Mafia group? We will not say Kondingi Mafia group or the coalition for surrender, the day for special status with La Republic. Imagine say your county chair or whosoever they go shit done with that people then they plan with them. Indirectly, it pull you and your county for go for special status. Indirectly. Now two you want them. No, answer me as you watch me now for this television. You day, wa papa, wa mommy, them, wa brother, wa sister them. They be die. They be dying and say, may we come go. We go for special status for La Republic. May wa brother they go shit down for Kondingi Mafia group that they talk. No. That one not be at the purpose why people didn't die. So you see, say you ain't not be active for your county. You indirectly allow those few weak-minded people where they there for the county for being manipulated by the enemy. But if you be there for your county, when I go call when a county meeting, when I go discipline that chair or whosoever, when I go even change it. Because nobody no get autonomy of power for the revolution. And nobody no get for be an autocrat for the revolution. You know if you shit down for there, you need to take part for your county, you need to take part for your LGA, then you will allow some few people that go shit down there, that they take part there, that they misuse things, and then you the only complain, we contribute money, we never see the work for Ground Zero. What about you becoming part of it? So that the work will be effective for Ground Zero. If you allow for a few corrupt people where La Republic will corrupt them, or Kondingi Mafia group and the coalition for surrender will manipulate them, which you would think they will lead we back for prison. So the one I think in a wake up call. And we not feel overemphasize on this. But I get a call on the line. My ear which ready call I get for Terry before we continue. Hello, sir. Hello, madam. Welcome to Amber Voice. Hello, sir. Welcome to Amber Voice. Hello, sir.
Hello, Mr. Nancho.
Yes, we are getting you 5 on 5.
Greetings, Comrade UN and you especially. Thank you for this your program. The only thing I just got some few things for ask for talk concerning the defense and my own problem that the chairperson for defense for interim government is not sharp. Me they advise people, me they put some way hot lead fire for that place. Because this thing we want to talk and so if we don't get to happen, they want to just kind of amend something there for the it not really I not understand what I own way. I mean Mr. Gawa. When I try put it for advice, me they advise people because even common this man feel handle that place it go better. You know be active for that place really, truly speaking. That's what me I see him. Because this one I can do all these strategies and now that's in a way if the only talk and say, oh, amend the place will do so if you don't already pass. That man not sharp for that place. Most people they don't talk and they don't get a means for can announce and so. Maybe they put some way active for day.
Okay, Country Mama,
thank you very much.
No drop. I want more talk small about that point. You see, my tell something. You just say John Eguya now. National, it work for national security level. That means say it did for the security department of the interim government. But yet, John Eguya, he just did for the security department for the national level. What about the county defense department? What about the LGA defense department? I believe say if the county defense department get the strategy, more assume say for national level, John Eguya week in a produce, in a perform, but for county level. If you were the talk now, you did for your county. I don't know whether you be for your county, you attend county meeting, or for your LGA. If you look, say there is need, if we not come and everybody be active for that level. If for that level, the counties and the LGAs, they be active and creative, they be productive. It go overshadow. It go for me, before, if you say, John Eguya want be weak, When I don't do things, when I let see it only see action we don't take place on a county.
Mr. Nancho.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Nancho. Hello?
Would I hear you, Papa? Would I hear you? Talk.
Yeah, I want to talk say like this kind because like this kind period, so after every 1 week, all the country heads them for defense, they begin to the whole meeting at least once. Because if you look at La Republic Tunis split, they for the whole meeting after to wait a higher action, they go they get to the whole meeting, all the country heads them. Seriously. It's something that way when you get some experience or why this country need a pool. If you live and say now only one country, they think go way one side. The country here they get to the whole meeting at least twice a week for this kind period. For this kind period, the defense country, the defense head them, they get to the whole meeting at least twice a week.
I feel assure you say once you have to talk now, no misunderstand me, my brother. We didn't have a strategic moment for you, and what you talk make a lot of sense. I already say some people that commented the color is right. What you talk makes sense. I'd want balance them up. You know, I don't know, and I don't know if you talk about who I don't know, but I want believe say the counties them that they try and the county heads them or defense department them that they really try. By the way, one thing will not get for forgetting say these ones are individuals where they get life like you and me. Now family people them that they only squeeze their time also for work. Let me say now voluntary service. So no man no they pay anybody. If it be so we don't get for Ambazonia way, we don't make these people them that they work full time, we pay them, means they be dedicated only for this work. It could be different. We would tell them and say, okay, you guys are dedicated for this work, you are being paid for this, we are demanding this from you. But if we take this kind of BB job, we give them out for few people, where all them too, maybe you there for that, as you talk now, you go wake up for monitor, you go work 8 hours a day. After that, maybe you get woman and picking them. You must spend time with them. These are human beings like me and you, even me. Now the same thing.
You are very correct.
So on the other hand, say I'll give you the microphone. I'll give you in a short while the microphone. The point is, on the other hand, I believe say now why that way you don't see me, I don't preach them every time say more people must get involved in the country and county. More people must come closer. One thing why they lack for this revolution, plenty of people that be fast for point finger to the interim government or Dr. Sako or the interim government or the county. I think say if we criticize in a constructive way, when I what you do, we be good when I what they do for this show. But we also get to make sure say we come in, we send in a lend in a helping hand.
Mr. Nancho, those are La Republic, those are the pass so they go enter the BLM. Now which country they pass now for which road they fly now for air before they enter the BLM?
Now good question. Now and the question are still we Amazonians them. That one a good question, and still we Amazonians again for answer that question. You see, say at the end of the day, it boils down to one thing: we all will still sleep. Plenty people them. I don't know when you joined the show for today, but before you want come, I don't talk about the slumbering of the slumber, because by no means La Republic get for even the try for the penetrate inside within level where I hear feel much I talk to this now so person for inside Libya lem. How you even start that kind of person would even go that far away? Libya lem will never catch you, kill him.
Now it pass my power.
You see, what you see, I say at the end of the day, we'll get off of sleep because now we set our own trouble. How Amazonian go get in, the feel bad for key on board when Amazonian, but it feel bad for key and enemy when La Republic. You see, so my brother, I'll just give you 30 seconds for round up. We'll take the next caller, but I think see
the other thing for me is that with that vigilante, they catch them all. I'm not sure so they even get to show them. Because if not so they show them, so the other one then too they will rise up. They not get to show them. That vigilante they catch them, so they rob them for mud, they show them, they make they play. If you let the catch now amber boys and so no one they not for be alive. So they catch vigilante inside our country. How money happen? How see money happen?
Okay, caller. Thank you so much. I think your point be clear enough. I want to take
Thank you
the
very
next
much,
caller.
sir.
Yes. Now, I want to understand something. We know the complaint or we talk these things here. No. You see, we talk these things because we want to push ahead. We want a positive change. Come on, UN.
Yes, sir.
I will get the next caller on the line. Maybe ma just take this caller, then I'll allow him more talk because I think so we'll get see plenty things for discuss.
1, 5.
We'll get a caller on the line. Ma just take this caller, then we'll continue. So hello, ma'am. Welcome.
Hello?
Yes, you talk. Hello? Increase your volume small. Talk a little bit louder.
Hello, thank you very, very much for giving me the opportunity. And I just want to say 21 gun salute for you all. You people are doing a very good job. But I just want to add my voice for one thing. You know, say, La Republique don't take more than 37 years since we Povia take chair and then he stopped Nijon for become the next president, to start the assimilation process and also the dismantling process. So something the way it happen because we overblame ourselves, we try. We not be no so okay for go into this war. This war just caught you up, but Povia we don't prepare for this war before we. So now we will see any place where we make mistake, we cover them up very fast because they be done the plan them before we. So now a place now we get for see and say any whole way come on we cover them. We not get for the go to blame that small hole them because they use now that small hole now will continue this manipulation and their assimilation process. For example, one of the key things where they take on for Kiwi na poverty. Anytime when there is poverty, they bring crumbs for members. All these things, all this year, these other members, they give small money for them, and then they become now a sellout. Now the same system where France we always use anytime, but now for we for be smart for each community, for know neighbor, know any man on the street, know who be who. Anything we want penetrate, we sort them out. Everybody supposed to be a watchdog. If all we be a watchdog, they small. Because we don't take now only 4 years. We don't be able to understand it. We will not leave the 4 years may finish. If all we, the problem I say, we will not leave one man behind. May all we be watchdog. Even the person among we will kick it out. We'll continue to go on track. Thank you. Number one contribution on that. Thank you very much.
Powerful. Come on, UN. The microphone is handed to you.
No, sister really talk fine. He talk fine. We know the doing some you know say we do it like Oliver Twist sometimes. Even if something happen, we the one more and we the one more and other kind of them. Even America, when I great country, every day they still complain. They say no, they begin for do now so, me they try for do so, me they try for do so and whatsoever. However, we get a standard. I mean, we get a minimum where we expect for every county, every person will be in a position for perform any duties. Because if you not perform those duties, then now still the very thing we blame La Republic says some people that they take position, they sit on it or they not perform, perform up to expectation. So I thank you.
Okay, come on, UN. We'll get a caller on the line. Ma, connect the caller. We hear what you get to talk. Hello, madam. Hello, sir. Welcome to Amber Voice. Hello. Hello. Hello, caller. Hello. Yes, sir.
Hello?
We can get you 5 on 5.
Hello?
We can get you 5 on 5, sir.
Is it get me?
5 on 5.
Yeah, Mr. Nanchop.
We can get you, sir. Continue. We are listening to you.
Oh, sorry, I will drop now. Call later. I just say the line not clear.
The line clear. We get you clearly. Well, we don't lose that caller. Now,
Then I said they try for listen to your voice too
we'll
first.
get the next caller wait on the line. Hello, madam. Hello, sir. Welcome to Amber Voice. Please go straight to the point.
Yeah,
Comrade Nanchop and Comrade UN. Greetings.
Greetings, sir.
Yeah, greetings to you. I just want to say that that picture, that image, that video of those guys, those traitors that were caught in Bamenda, we should make it that next time when we show the video, we should show them. Hello, are you getting me?
Yes, if you talk for pigeon, we'll talk for pigeon.
Yeah.
Talk for pigeon.
Man, talk for pigeon. Yes, and the one talk say because on call I became talking my brother, and I be like the way come the view and the response because your brother PBT chief man, then but you don't go know. So when our boys they don't get that, they don't catch that traitor, that vigilante, then so may they only show as they be show them that collage. When they do that kind of action, they when the other one to they put the inside water, so may not come up because it will always bring sympathy. The enemy will always try to use them. It will bring sympathy, and then start the talk. Will kick out the gate another guy talk them. So I'm advise that. Yeah. So when anything will just happen for them, may happen at behind. Come. May they not show that kind of video because it will always bring that kind of sympathy. When people don't keep talking that their brother and that this one they don't be this. I think I want to talk.
Okay, thank you, caller. Since we'll get the next caller already on the line. Hello, sir. Hello, madam. Hello. You be connected. Caller with 6.
Yeah, Mr. Nanchop. Wait till I want to talk now. Say, yeah, wait the show will be good. But I want back when I said defense everything where we talk for public. That with the struggle for blame the share people them. You know, we will fight now a 10 minutes. So now go and fight with the fighter. I will not give our strategy for outside because only for our boys and for the ground here to get weapon is not easy. So if we want to talk more not about talk the defense for public, I beg.
Okay.
That's good.
Make a point. I think so that caller don't make a point very clear. We don't understand something. One thing I want to understand, fellow Ambazonians. I don't think so will be that naive for can sell our strategy to the enemy. As a matter of fact, we'll not be that naive if we can for just can sell our strategy for the enemy for a show like this. No. But you know me say we'll be limited for communicate and strategize also in public. You know, if we don't get our country, Ambazonia, most of the kind of thing them we know if we talk of here. If we get special people, most of the kind of talk them they take place of back door. But one thing they will not deny, do a revolution. One of the strength for do a revolution, now the way we communicate through social media. I will not deny them. Now one of our means, in fact, now one of our key means of communication for mass communication now through the social media. You see, so when we talk this kind of things, and one more, I know also one more be so fragile, will not be positively criticized. One thing I don't kind of say, sometimes I see some people the weakness of their personal attitude. When you want positively criticize them, they feel so you don't become their enemy. You see, when you want positively criticize them, oh, they say, oh, Mr. Nanchop don't turn on every tattoo. Oh, you are not being against the revolution. No, sometimes look at the key big thing. That kind of positive criticism sometimes even help you to do more. I never to say the county didn't do more. We never to say the AGAs didn't do. At the issue, you see, from what you want to talk, we see the need for more to be done, and we need for more people to join the counties and the LGAs. Because many more Ambazonians we get many wonderful, good Ambazonians, intelligent people, but none of them they not be active in their county. But they should not fall back. They say that they are county by county to more as it could be. They are hoping that somebody else will do the right thing for them. But they know the right thing. They know what to get for be done. They know how it get for be done. But they no one do it. Now we get our brothers of Gonzo where they even act, they fight. When I come, she don't help communicate, to talk with those brothers. You know what I'm doing. How you want to succeed? No, how you if we fail all we. Most people they point finger for Dr. Sako and for the counties. What are you doing? Let's talk about responsibility. Let's talk about the awareness and the consciousness of your own role. What are you doing? How responsible? For me, it sounds so irresponsible. Everybody can do nothing. I mean, listen, everybody, anybody can do nothing. It's easy not to do nothing, and it's easy to criticize and condemn. But what are you doing? What role, what responsibility are you carrying in this revolution? What are you doing? So, you know, as I said, this topic is big and it don't late. We'll round up now. In the next days, we will come for part 2 for this discussion. We will round up. But I want to push this back to us Ambazonians.
Exactly.
We'll get a lot to do together as a team and as a nation. Come on, you and I think we'll get another caller for the line. I take this caller, then we'll address that some point before we round up. Yes.
I want to thank you and you and come on, you in.
Yes.
For the wonderful role on the ground for the level of people. Then.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to first start this point for our boys and for Canzero. I want to say if what you want send to them when they go for that, you know, find some other put them too for come, other for come no say them go catch today. And wait one, the next person go for the following day. They go for 3 because by normal knowledge from no except in as I want to know say if so you don't go for that, I need to place. So because all that stuff the way I mean they come bypass guide them so they can't come so. But all the guys in the way they know the first situation. So and again, one may road them way, the number of them for commute government that go you know, commute that go from them. All that them there for they will our put them for they will for that guide them for that them. You can see them where the fish go for them telescope. The amount of the situation as in a motor part in 4 on 7. In a motor part, is for Zoom, I'm saying where I'm not to. So unless I will put them. And may not say, may to not get right for government that the one go from them, the go from them when they don't intercept them for us. Even if the information, the go from them goes to the system. Unless I don't go for road, they say, as a family, the vanity. If they intercept them, discover motor, the go down, the discover the flourish from them. At least don't kill the strength. So on the order I wrote them, even for government that go Nancy, we're both and forget put them for this. That's for the way they gather them. They don't even forget weapons to fight. They only forget information, see where they come, they know the camp. Relate for the put them, they be prepared.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. Wait for this. And maybe not to say the one way the other put them go, the one way I'll go from them come back, I'll go this way come back. That one not lock, not so. And again, me I belong to put this thing for my country. So all this LGA and country, living for years. For one country, don't say I be chairman for this, I be chairman for the county, I be chairman for local government. No. You be chairman of the country, for years. If you be chairman, I want to put some for country say you go for make number, you go for buy and you will number make it available to our people. Like any man, like even our citizens, serious thing will not mistake or any other problem. So that even if people from fight that program with our population, even if we control the general or your fighter, I not blame you, but civil and feel because they ask for a number or for a county number, if you can send that message, you know how to resolve them. Or if you feel like a program go attack, if you send that message, in order to text message. I let our boys.
Okay. Yes, I think so.
I'm trying to tell you, no man not this